We interrupt this program to bring you a special report.
On today's segment of Know Your Rights, we're looking at a critical but perhaps less understood part of legal procedures: the notice to preserve and spoliation of evidence. These terms are crucial, especially in contexts like criminal justice or prisoner treatment, where the integrity of evidence can determine the outcome of a case. A notice to preserve is a formal request to an individual, company, or government entity involved in legal action or anticipated litigation. This notice serves as a warning to keep all relevant information intact, be it documents, physical evidence, or electronic data. The purpose is to prevent spoliation of evidence, which is the intentional, reckless, or negligent destruction, hiding, altering, or otherwise tampering with evidence that is relevant to the ongoing litigation or foreseeable proceedings. For example, a legal team representing a prisoner alleging mistreatment might issue a notice to preserve to prison authorities. This notice would demand the safeguarding of all video surveillance footage, incident reports, emails, medical records, and any other documents pertinent to the case. The objective is to ensure that none of the critical evidence is destroyed or tampered with before the trial, which can come with severe penalties. This process is not just about keeping evidence intact. It is about preserving the truth. In cases of prisoner treatment, where the power imbalance is significant and the accused party controls access to the evidence, these legal tools are essential. They help level the playing field and hopefully will ensure that justice can be served based on a full and accurate record of the events in question. That's it for today's discussion. Stay informed. Know your rights.
We now return you to your regularly scheduled programming.
Open cell 13. Open your mouth. Spread your legs. Clear. Let's go. What up? You already know it's your boy Pistol Pete. Welcome back to Dog in the Yard. Today we got Silent in the building from the Bronx, 170. Silent has been in jail in 1991 for gun possession, 1992, went back for attempt, 2006, conspiracy, went to the feds, and then 9.5 years. And with that being said, let's get right to it, man. You already know your boy Pistol Pete. Dog in the Yard. What's up? You already know it's your boy Pistol Pete. Welcome back to Dog in the Yard. Today we got Silent in the building, Marc in the building, straight out of the Bronx. What's up, brother? What's going on? What's up, man? Peace, man. How's everything, man?
Everything been good.
Everything been good?
Yes,
That's
sir.
what's up, Silent. So, a little bit about just how much time you done, like a little background on your siblings. How many siblings you got?
I got
You was raised, mother, dad, like a little bit of history about yourself.
I was raised with my mother and my father.
Okay.
There were 6 of us. Now there's 9 of us.
Okay.
My father went on, but I got a little sister and a little brother.
Okay.
And 6 from the same moms and pops.
So how was it, growing up back in the days, priority, things is no money, and what lead you to get, start getting yourself in trouble? Like, what was your upbringing like?
It was good. It was good. I had a good. I was spoiled, but it wasn't enough. So on my way to school, I used to see my friends, and one day, one of them, you want to make $100, and from there, I was hustling. I hit the streets, but my father taught me. My father was like a little. He was a grown man from the hood that when they say Willie, they be like, "Oh, Willie." He used to lend out money and everything. May he rest in peace.
He was a stand-up guy, and he was getting money.
So he was teaching me, about the streets growing up.
Okay, that's good. At least, hey, you know what? You was blessed to have that.
Yes, sir.
There's a lot of brothers that I sit where you sit at. They ain't have nobody to talk to them. They ain't have most of them. They ain't have no guidance, no dad, because they all single moms. Most of them,
Yes, sir. Yes.
So you was blessed to have both parents. Yeah. So what age you started getting yourself, and what occurred that you started getting yourself in trouble?
When I was 19, I had a little 25. I was walking around the block, and they jumped out, search, and I got caught for a gun.
Okay.
So my first bail, I did like 90 days, 5-year probation.
Okay. Did you go to the Rikers out? Well,
yeah, I went to the 6th building, but I thought it was gonna be sweet in the 6th building. It's get bit 90 days. But from the 6th building, I went to Riverview.
Okay, before we move, when you say skip bit, meaning it was a little bit of short time. We could break it down for
Yeah, 90 days.
For the audience, for the young brothers that don't know. For skip bit is a little bit of 90 days is a skip bit. 6 months is a skip bit. A year is a skip bit, right?
Yeah, but in the 6th building, in the 6th building, there ain't really nothing going on. If you go to the 6th building, and I'll be home, it's gonna be sweet.
Okay.
But they sent me to Riverview for my 90 days.
What's that?
It was a jail about it was like 8 hours away. For my first time, they put me on the plane. I was on the plane for my first time.
Wow.
Ever. No. I went to Puerto Rico when I was 18. But on the plane was all, it was scary. So they sent me up there by Riverview. It was by, I forgot where, but.
19 years old.
19.
What was going through your mind on the plane? You shackle up, head to toes, with a bunch of convicts.
It was scary. That plane was scary, though.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah,
it probably had one wing.
I would have been scared too. Shit.
Right. And when I went there, it wasn't bad. I thought it was gonna be sweet, but it wasn't, because I met somebody that I had beef with in the street.
Wow.
A crackhead. He wasn't really a crackhead.
Wow.
But when the crackheads, when you're doing 2 years, I'm doing 90 days. They already big. Yeah, they blow up. So when I was walking through the yard the first time, he was like, "Yo, what's up?" I was like, "What's up?" Cool, I know him from my block. But when I went back to the house, they sent me a kite to go outside. Like, he wanted to talk to me. I went outside, but everybody in the jail knew him.
For those that don't know, what's a kite? A letter.
So I went outside. It was funny, but because he know my brothers. I'm the youngest, so he was older than me. He know my brothers.
Okay.
But he went acting tough. So when I went outside, I'm like, "What's up?" He was like, "Oh, you remember you jumped me this?" I was like, "What?" He was like, "Come on, let's go to the bathroom." I was like, "You want to go to the bathroom?" I was like, "All right." So when we walk into the bathroom, there were COs and he was like, "No, if anything, we're gonna leave it like that. We take care of that in New York." I was like, "No, we can take care of it here or in New York, however you want to do it, because you got to see my brothers." He was older than me, but I was young. I was like, we left it like that though.
So nothing occurred.
Yeah, nothing occurred.
Yeah, but that was a close one.
It was a little.
It could have went bad. It tensed up. You don't know what to expect. You just got to the jail, and he was there before you.
Yeah.
So all the odds was against you too.
There was one kid there that he had your name. His name was Pistol P too.
Okay.
He looked out for me. He was the only one when I got there.
Okay, that was cool. And how much time you did?
90 days.
90 days, and that's when you seen him, and then you came home.
I hit the streets again.
Okay, what year was that?
91, I came home. I
Okay.
got locked up 92.
For what?
Attempt murder, guns, and drugs.
Shit. So you went from a gun possession to
Attempt, guns, and drugs.
and what was the outcome on that? And you went back to the Rikers Island. How long you was in Rikers Island?
20 months, 21 months.
How was that? Where were you, and what could you describe of how you're feeling, how you felt when you was in there, and how you dealt with it?
I got to the 3 building when I got there. You know, everybody was big, a different vibe. You know, I'm new, I'm quiet. I ain't a tough guy, but, you know, I get busy.
Yeah.
When I first got there, I had to do my push-ups. You know, and wait my turn on the phone. You know, I wasn't fighting over the phone, but once somebody left, and I knew I had that position, if I don't get that phone slot, now I'm gonna fight.
Okay.
So, you know, I was patient, and
So you play you go with whatever rules it was there, as long as it was,
as long as I get my time
as long
when
as
it
you get your
comes.
time, and I respect that. I mean, you gotta respect it.
But it was cool. I met a couple of good guys. I met a couple of good guys that do like when I got to C75 it was, or C76. When I got there, I met this kid named Joey and Edgar from the Bronx. They looked out for me.
Okay.
You know, because I ain't really knew about raises or nothing. And, you know, I learned from them, watching them. When I went C95, my man E was there.
Okay.
There, it was a little, it got a little more intense because one of my colleagues was a Latin king.
Okay.
And he's neutral.
Okay.
So, he got into it with the Latin kings.
Okay.
You know, we break bread. I'm by your side. Like, I ain't gonna let nothing happen to you. And, you know, hopefully, thanks God, nothing happened, but something big was gonna go wrong. My man was a little nuts. I don't know.
Yeah. But you was with him. I mean, what other choice you had, right? That's the guy. That's your
but
guy.
it's hard. It's hard when you got your Cody and he's a Latin king on the other side too.
Yeah.
So you know you got to try to squash it both ways.
So how you dealt with that? Did you was able to get involved?
I told my man, if anything, I ain't gonna hit you, but everybody else, I don't know. This is my man. I broke bread with him, so you know. But nothing went down. Everything worked out.
Okay. So how much time you did on that bit?
From the 2.5 to 5, I see y'all because they wasn't letting nobody go home with violence. If you got violence,
okay,
you don't get no halfway house or anything. So I did my 4 years.
Okay. Then came home what year?
96. That ended in 95.
And was there anything crazy that you seen while your time in there that you could share with the audience of something that happened that you like? Wow, look at the things that happened in prison.
Yeah, you bump into guys that you never expect, even from the streets, because, you know, now they get locked up. You locked up. There was another guy. When I copped out already, I went to the 4 building. And he ran the whole 4 building. He was a Latin king. His name was Supla, good guy. But we got into a beef in New York with me and his colleagues. And when we got there, I was shook. Because, you know, got the 4 building locked down. That was going on. Even though one of my brothers was a Nieta.
Okay.
So they worked it out. It was cool. But it was scary because you never know.
You didn't know what to
expect.
I mean, you just getting there. This guy got the whole jail locked.
Good dude. I seen him in Auburn. He looked out for me.
Okay. So you did on that bed. You came home when?
96.
96. And then, how long you was home?
I went home. I did good. I went home 10 years.
Okay, you did 10 years.
No, you said how long I been home?
No, yeah. After that last bit right there, you never came back to jail.
Yeah.
Okay,
I came back 2006.
After what? After how many years home?
After 10 years home. I came home 96. I got locked up 2006.
And how was that? How was the feeling? I mean, you was older. Now you like, shit, 10 years later, you back in the same shit. You was on Rikers Island again?
Nah, I went to the feds.
Okay, you went to the feds. How was that? New experience. For those that don't know the feds, how was that to you getting there, the whole process?
Well, I thought I was never gonna get locked up. So when the feds came, I ain't believe it. You know, like the time they were offering me the process and that. You know, first they said 20. And
20
then
what?
20 years.
Okay. As soon as you went to court.
Yeah, that was the first time. But I was like, oh, they like the state. I figured it would have been like the state.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, well, they'll offer you 20 years, and by the end of 2 years, you'll take 5.
yeah, like, you know, in the state, but in the feds, they won't do that.
That doesn't work.
That it doesn't work.
Oh, because in the feds, it's basically you guilty to proving yourself innocent. It's the opposite. As soon as you go in there, it's like you guilty because you almost 99, not what, 89% guilty. The percentage of the rate and the feds is high. People don't go
To trial.
to trial, and if they do, they most of them blow trial.
And then by the time you give time back, you already did the 2015.
Yeah.
So it's crazy.
So you went there. You first date in court. They offer you 20 years.
Yeah.
So what was going through your mind?
Oh, you know, I got a lawyer. I was like, hold up, I'm gonna get a lawyer.
You have kids?
Yeah, if I got kids.
Yeah. At that point, at that point right there.
Yeah. I had kids. Yeah.
And how was that? I mean, they was in your life, and
Yeah. My 2 baby girls.
Wow, look at that.
They did my whole bed with me too. That
was so good. So how was that? I know it must have been tough for them and all that. You know, I mean, 2 daughters. Daughters is different than boys.
Yeah.
You know, they look for their dads.
Yeah, I would call them all the time. I try to, you know. I was fortunate enough to call. There wasn't guys in there that could have used a phone like that, go to commissary. So, you know, some are fortunate and some got to, you know, struggle in the fast.
Yeah, I get it. So, when you went to jail, they was already big, you say?
Nah, my daughters was 6 and probably 4.
Okay.
6.
Okay. So now you back in jail, you're in the feds. How was that experience? I mean, what you thought about when you was at MCC, MDC?
Brooklyn?
Oh, MDC.
MDC.
Yeah. How was that? You know, like what was going through your mind? You know, like getting there, being in the bullpen.
It wasn't like the state.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I want you to break down. No. Let the audience know the difference.
The difference is like you don't see sunlight. Like when you go to court, you go on a visit. Like your face be more pale because you don't go outside. There's no light. The only time you're gonna see light when you go to court. So you know it was like dorms.
Yeah. And what was going through your mind? Like, how I'm here now. What was the charge now?
First they had me for 120 grams of coke.
Okay.
But you know, in there they play with it, and then they be like, "Oh no, it's 120 grams of crack because you say you want to cook it." And then you know, I kept on going to court. They came with the conspiracy of heroin, so I took the heroin charge.
Okay.
You know, I was like, if you're gonna run everything concurrent, everything gonna be all right. So I copped out to the heroin charge because I don't want nothing to haunt me when.
Yeah.
You know, God forbid, there's a lot of rats that I've seen my 2 years.
People that you dealt with, because what happens is this: people that you dealt with before, they might have had become informants for the government, and what happens is he's down there on one case, and then they happen to see him, and oh, by the way, I just seen Silent. So, oh my! Remind me that he sold me, you know, a half a joint, you know, something, right? And that escalates you to a new indictment and all kind of other shit.
You know what crazy? When I first went in there, I see my man J-Mo. He was like, "Come over here." So he was like, "Yo, M. Dot." I was like, "M. Dot." He was like, "Yeah, that's your name, M. Dot. Don't worry, don't tell nobody your name." So my whole bed, all my friends were calling me M. Dot in the feds.
Fuck it.
Everybody, M. Dot, you M. Dot.
You went with it too. You like, fuck it.
I was like, fuck it.
Yeah.
Or everybody that know me in jail, they know me as M. Dot. They don't know me as Silent.
That's crazy. especially the feds. I mean, listen, it works. Listen, change my name. You hear me? Because at that point, you don't want to be recognized. You don't want to be seen from other brothers, you know, because I've been through that. I can relate to that. I know how it is for a motherfucker to see you and try to tell on you. Because I went through that. I was in the feds, and as soon as I seen a guy, and I knew he's telling, I know he was he's doing what he was doing, and as soon as he see me, I was like, oh shit, you know, and I'm actually just being cool. Hey, you know, and next thing you know, my lawyer calls me down. Hey, by the way, you did this. I was like, this don't got nothing to do with that. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know where y'all going with this. And then, thank God, I didn't go nowhere. But the point is, that's how easy it is for you to get re-indicted and get, because in the feds is all word of mouth. Two or better, and we locking you up.
Yep.
Cause so for those that don't understand that, me and him coerce on a story, and we say that John Blow was the one that did that, then they're coming to get John Blow just based on our testimony without no drugs involved. That's how easy it is to go to the feds. So now you in there, and I mean, what you copped out to now? Well, what happened? What was the outcome of it?
I copped out to 151, a conspiracy charge.
Okay.
That's 151 months, 12 and a half years.
Okay. And where you go from there?
From there, 30 months in Brooklyn, I went to Otisville.
Okay.
I was in Otisville for like 6 years.
Otisville was cool. It was close. It was a good jail. When you were there, they had holdovers still? Or?
Nah, they ain't have holdovers.
Okay, it was just straight?
Yeah, straight.
Okay. Yeah.
I think they had the holdovers like in 95, right?
Yeah. When I was there, it was holdovers. We used to go from court back to Otisville and shit like that, which was great. You know, better than being in MDC or MCC cooped up without no sun.
Without no sun.
You know what I'm saying? So shit. So you went, you took 12, you did 12 years. You did them where? Otisville did 6.
I did 6 in Otisville.
Okay, how was that? What you did while you was there? Your time, you know, it's a way different than upstate. So what you did with your time, you know, how you did your time to.
I got my GED when I was there.
Okay.
I read a lot of books.
Congratulations on that. Shit.
I read a lot of books. But I just was trying to make pass by. I was jogging a lot, working out.
Yeah.
I was trying to just, debate.
Just stay focused.
Just stay focused. I met some guys that, they taught me a little bit about the market, but I was just really gambling, playing poker.
Yeah. Okay.
Doing my best.
And so you did 6 years at Otisville. For those that don't know, Otisville is a medium, federal medium institute, but it's like a high medium because people there also have life. People in there got, so it's just not, you just not behind the wall. You on double gates and stuff like that. You still security to the highest degree. So where you did the other time?
I got into an incident over this way. From there, they
so I'm saying, what happened that you managed to you got transferred?
I'm gonna say the story. The reason I got transferred was my man came up to me. He was like, "Yo, I got some bud for you." I said, "Yeah, cool, all right." He was like, "Yo, but it's good. This is the type of weed that ain't gonna come out dirty in your urine." I was like, "Word?" I said, "Cool." So boom, when he gave it to me, I'm like, boom, I went back and I tried this shit, but I tried this shit in the pipe. I guess it was K2. I ain't know that. So when you smoke in the pipe, it's like I took a blast. So that should put me in the hospital for like 7 days.
What the fuck
happened?
What that made you, like, what it did to you though? Like,
I don't know. I just
you blanked out?
I blanked out. Like first I looked at my man, I'm like, yo, I'm out of here. Well, I just blanked out. And when I woke up, I was in the hospital from there. They just transferred me.
He was in the hospital.
Yeah, I don't recommend that K2 for no.
No, for those that don't know, like for those young brothers that's in jail.
Yeah, when the pastime and smoke that, I'll advise you not.
You see that? Because you see how instantly he ended up in the hospital?
Nah, I seen guys tripping after that. I've been seeing guys tripping. I seen one kid bite the bars.
You know, I don't know anything about that, man. I'm so when it come down to that kind of, you know, information, I ask and I stay on that information because I don't know and I'm learning from you. Like I only hear about the story. Yo, K2, they putting it in jail and the guys in there, you know, they taking it and they bugging out. But this is like firsthand experience, you know, from you. You went through it.
Oh yeah.
And what I mean, like, what you told your guy? Like, what he had to say about it? Like,
you know, he supposedly
he didn't
like
know
I
you
said,
was gonna go like that.
Like that. You feel me? I guess the way you smoke it, you know, you just supposed to just take a pull.
Yeah.
I smoked that shit in the pipe, so it's like I went to the moon.
Yeah, you flew. You just went all the way.
Yeah, I went all the way.
No, because you think it's weed. You want to
Yeah.
smoke. I mean, you're not thinking that of the reaction, the reflex of the shit, and you want to bugging out, tripped out, one up in the hospital, and then one up in the box.
Yeah, I stayed in the box for like 6 months.
So they give you 6 months in the box. For those that don't know what's the box is S.H.U, Special Housing Unit. How long and how was that experience? For the views, for the young kids out there, like they think that, you know, making moves and it's all cool. And tell them about the box a little bit, your experience, your first day there.
Nah, I did box time before, so
I mean, it's still always box time.
Yeah, box time.
It's not like it's easy. It's not like we happy.
If you don't know how to read, if you don't know how to keep your mind occupied, you're gonna bug out in it. You gotta just be occupied. You know, read a lot, do your workout still. You gotta stay occupied. If not, you're gonna be, you know.
Yeah, you was going out what? 1 hour out?
1 hour a day. Sometimes it depends. Sometimes we go 1 hour or one day one day no.
And what box was that again?
I was in Otisville
box. Okay. So that's crazy how you tripped out like that over that shit right there is dangerous. I hear so many bad things about that drug and all that, and yo, the K2, yo, P, that shit was crazy. I'm like, what? You know, it's weird because I never thought in my life about smoking no weed and none of that. So, I mean, at that point, you know what I mean? At that time in my life, I never, but shit, I heard a lot of stories about it, man. So, you know, for you to like, you know, overcome that, and because a lot of people bug out off of it and never come back, I heard. Like they just stay tripping, and you know, and it's not easy to get lost, even in jail. You could go to jail to try to, you know, put yourself together and get your life together and get a second chance. And out of nowhere, let me just get high. Let me just try something to block the reality of the situation that I'm in, right? And you, so you never did it again. I know that.
Oh hell no.
And so you did 6 months in the box. You did a lot of reading. When you came out the box, when you went back, where you went?
They sent me to Berlin.
Berlin, where's that at?
It probably up by like Maine.
Okay.
By like 6-7 hours up.
Wow. Okay. A lot of snow.
Yeah.
Okay. Cold and shit. A lot of snow up that way.
Yes, sir.
And you did the rest of you did what? 6 years up there?
Nah, I did a year.
Oh yeah.
I did a year up there, cause they came out with a law, so they instead of me doing my 10.5. I did 9 with the 2 points, my halfway house.
Okay.
I did 9.
Oh, so you did 9 years after the whole thing?
Yeah.
With everything else, the programs?
Yeah.
Did you program while you was in there?
Yeah, I did a lot of
What kind of programs you took?
You know, a lot of self-awareness program, like
violence program?
Yeah, a whole bunch of those.
Drug program?
I got like 100 certificates. I did everything.
That's good. I mean, shit, at least you got to experience it. You know what I mean? Sometimes, you know, you go in there, you don't do shit, you come out.
I ain't take the drug program, though. They ain't want to give me the year off, so I ain't take the drug program.
Okay. Oh, okay. All right. It probably didn't work out for you anyway because you had violence in the past, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes it doesn't work like that. You have violence in the past, you can't get none of that. So you did all together 9.5. Came home from the last jail?
Berlin, yeah.
Okay, Berlin. And you've been home since when? And what year was that?
I came home 2006.
2006. And since then, what you've been doing? I mean, have you built your relationship with your daughters? Like, you know, what you've been since you've been home?
I'm still with my daughter, my wife. We all still, you know.
Hey, all of y'all still airtight.
Yeah.
Wife that's from the beginning.
Yes.
Congratulations, man. Give it up to her. What's her name?
Wanda.
Well, shout out to Wanda, man. You already know, for holding my brother down, because you don't see too many sisters, you know, that can really hang out and do that bit. It's tough, you know, going upstate, waking up at 4 a.m, going away, you know, jumping on the bus at 11 o'clock to make it there 8 o'clock in the morning, you know, and it's a struggle, especially if you got kids and daughters, even worse, you know, because I have one daughter, you know, thank God I didn't have her when I was incarcerated, but it's tough having a daughter, period. So, you know, imagine being in jail and now she's a single mom and her husband's in jail and she trooped it and she did the bid with you.
Yeah.
Man, bro, you so blessed, man. That's a blessing, man, because you don't see too much of that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know, it's nowadays, you know, after 24 months, 3 years,
They gone.
you know, Jody comes around and it's over, right?
Yep.
And for those that don't know Jody's the guy that takes your girl.
That take your girl. Thanks God I ain't hear about Jody.
Thank God you ain't hear about Silent hear about Jody.
Yeah, I ain't hear about Jody.
Exactly. Thank God you didn't hear that.
Yeah.
I can't say that. I heard about you. So my point is, you know, you was blessed. You still blessed. You're a great family, and that's what matters. What you been doing since you been home?
I learned a little bit of stocks in jail. Like I met somebody in jail that would teach me about stocks.
Okay.
But the way he was teaching me was another way I would learn it from out here. So I just kept on practicing, learning.
Uh-huh.
And you know, I'm doing that. And I'm learning options, futures. Right now I'm doing futures. I'm learning options now.
What is that?
There's for like the same way there's drugs in the street, crack, coke. There's stocks, there's options, there's currencies, and there's futures. Futures is like wheat, gold, silver. Currencies is the money.
Okay.
Around the world. Options is like you're doing the insurance thing. Me and you making the agreement. You could cancel the contracts. There's different ways of making money.
Okay.
You know, I'm still learning the process, but where is that?
You plan on taking it any further, where, you know, learning more and be able to hopefully be able to share your knowledge, you know, where you know, to the youth one day.
I got a clothing core value. So I've been trying to do
a what?
Value.
Clothing line?
Yeah, core value.
Core value. Okay.
So you know, if I could show people where the value at.
Okay.
Open people up. I ain't grown up with value. I ain't knew where the money was at. I just knew about street money. But there's money out there it's the same street money. We don't gotta sell drugs. I don't gotta worry about my best friend gonna kill me because he want to sell drugs too.
You ain't gotta watch over your back. Period.
You feel me? And now you could build better relationships. You know me? I could teach you, and now we could talk about, what's the option? You see Amazon, you put an option on Amazon. Now we change it. Teach the kids something new. Because right now, that fentanyl out there, everything else, that's a cycle. People gonna get locked up. With this free money, you don't gotta get locked up.
Yeah, you don't gotta get locked up.
It's free money. You just gotta learn.
You just gotta learn and take the time to learn, to want to learn.
You don't even need money. You could paper trade. You could do it for free.
That's crazy. Look at that.
So once you learn it for free, now you got the knowledge. Now you start trading.
Absolutely. And you take it from there.
You take it from there.
You see that, man? So it's always other options. You know what I mean? Than the streets.
Free game out there. We just got to do our research. There's a lot of free stuff.
There you go.
A lot of good
free
brothers.
game. That's what I'm talking about. Free knowledge. Because knowledge is really it's free. It's here. You know what I'm saying? So you've been doing that, and I mean, shit, that's just working out, huh?
Yeah, I make 100 or 2 for now. Like I got lucky one day, I made $1,000. I got open, but I still ain't doing it. Like I still swinging and thinking I know it, and I ain't doing it the way they taught me. But I got it. It's gonna take me another 90 days.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of free
to recoup.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I got it.
And now you got your kids are grown now.
Oh yeah, they
Your
big.
grandkids?
Nah, my kids, they 25 and 23 right now. They teachers.
Or they
They doing
teachers?
good. Yeah, both of them teachers.
God bless, man. I mean, shit, they turn out to be teachers. You know what I mean? That's great, man. You know, because a lot of kids out here lost.
Yeah.
Even girls. You know what I mean? They lost. People just, it's nobody out here talking to them, you know? It's nobody out there bringing that knowledge and grabbing them through the ears like, yo, what you doing, bro? You know, so a lot of them is lost.
A lot of them don't have no value.
Yeah, but they can't, a lot of them, even if they want to learn the values, it's just like nobody there to teach them the value because, you know, it's just generations of, you know, of nothing good. You know what I'm saying? If you have that, then it's what you could expect if you got everybody's around you is not no good.
Yeah, that's
You know?
that's why I was saying, because that's why if we could say for one, we could say a whole bunch.
Absolutely.
Teach one the value, you know, show them the value, real estate, on the market, anything, even friendship.
Of course.
A lot of people don't understand the value in friendship, the networking.
That's the most important thing. That's the most important thing. You hear me? That's a very important thing. Friendship, relationship, follow up with what your plan is. Speak your manifest it. You know what I'm saying? And live it. And don't be afraid to seek the knowledge that is out there, because it's plenty out there. It's a lot of different directions. You know, what you think about prison reform? You think that is necessary, that we need, you know, to improve our prisons system, to anything that we could bring to the system? Like me, for instance, I've been going back to Rikers Island after 30 years. You know, I would never thought I would go back to Rikers Island as according to out there, I'm the king of Rikers Island, right? I was out there in Rikers Island going crazy. So after 30 years, I'm able to go back and talk to the kids. It's a blessing to me. One of my biggest blessings to be able to come to Rikers Island, to the Ford building, and speak to the brothers, and you know, and letting them know, because a lot of them they just don't have no guidance. We on a different time zone.
None of us did. What the next man doing growing up, we wanted it. I say, oh shit, he's making money.
We just watched him and did it.
And we did it too. I ain't knew my ABC selling drugs. I just sold drugs. I learned on the win.
Yeah.
So with this market, learn on the win. Learn your ABCs. Learn options or regular style. Even dividends. They got something called dividends that you get your money back every 90 days.
Look at that.
Like 2% of your money. There's mad things, but
you gotta
just research.
Research it. That's it. Man, listen. So in regards to like prison reform, so do you think, you know, like it's necessary? We need it.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Okay.
I think they should teach the prisons about the market. They won't go to jail. You know, you have that, because I learned this in jail, and the guy taught me in the room. We came to a room.
Okay.
But now they have people, you know, now people got ways of making money. Now you can pay your bills. You don't got to go to the street and hustle. You know, if you give them a way to make money, nobody going to go, at least not the drug dealers. You might have a gangster like going to always be a knucklehead and shoot somebody.
Yeah.
But with drugs, who's going to come to jail for drugs? They don't know how to make money this way.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I told myself before I go to jail, I got to get this.
Absolutely. And you getting it.
You know?
It's gonna work out for you. You know why? Because your mind is set. You're not only doing it, but your mind is set, and you living it. You feel me? You're not letting it go. You're not just talking about it. Some people be like, they might have goals and they just talk about it all day, and not take not one day to practice on their goal. You know, manifest their goal. You feel me? And they get lost. At least you manifesting it. You hear. And all you're gonna do is get better.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? So to the point where we gonna need you one day to, you know, come to Rikers Island with me, so you could have a class, you could teach the brothers, and they could see that, you know, listen, hey, and you could let them know. By the way, the real shit. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what goes down here. The real shit. We speak the truth here on this platform. This is a voice for the prisoners. You know what I'm saying?
In the yard. That's why I came.
Absolutely.
I was like, hold up, I gotta say my
story. Of course,
story.
Absolutely, because this is for real shit.
I was in Mohawk. My first bid, there was a rivalry between the Latins and the blacks. And remember, like I told you, my co-defender, one of them was a Latin king, the other one a Nieta, and I'm neutral. So I got cool with my man. He used to give me books to read. Peter Brown, he was from Brooklyn, but he used to give me books to read and all that. So like Sun Tzu, Machiavelli, I was getting sharp. So one day, I don't know what happened. Everybody went to the yard. I see the Latins on one side, the blacks on the other side. I'm like, yo, I was telling him, like, yo, what y'all gonna do? Go talk to them. Because I don't want my colleagues to go back to the house and they jump him. I know the guy, I know how the guy think.
Right.
I read his books, I know. They were like, nah, don't worry, if anything happens, we just run to the house. I told my man, I looked at him, I was like, you sure? Once we went inside the house, they jumped him. I seen him coming upstairs, busted nose.
Look at that.
The whole house. So you know what I did? I beat up the kid, man, in my house. So we all there were like 20 of us that left the jail.
Everybody got transferred.
Everybody got transferred.
To the box.
To the box. But when we set it off, that was already the third day that was going on with the riot.
Okay.
The first day we were locked down. So then the second day we were locked down. Then when we came out the third day, it happened again. But from there I went to Elmira in the box. I was in Auburn in the box, and from Auburn I came home.
That was your first bid.
My second bid.
That was your second bid.
Yeah, my 2.5 to 5.
So enough with the jail shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now you home, and I want to thank you for being here. Appreciate having you. You know what I'm saying? And we definitely gonna link up. Keep doing your thing and all that, because I might need you to come and show these young brothers, the wave.
No doubt, anytime.
You know what I'm saying?
Anytime.
So I definitely, we gonna need that knowledge, my brother.
Anytime.
I know. And with that being said, you already know it's your boy Pistol P, Silent in the building, Dog in the Yard. Welcome back to Dog in the Yard. I want to thank my brother Silent for coming through. Keep doing your thing out there with that currency. You know what I'm saying? Keep bringing that knowledge, because we needs that. You know what I'm saying? And bless up, your kids, great teachers, doing their thing, spreading that knowledge. Good, beautiful wife, still there by your side. All blessings to you, my brother. You already know. 170 in the building.